Wait for it. Wait for it. Welcome to another episode of the Guardian Strike Back. Except for this time, we're just gonna do some patrols. I'm Josh, and I got Bell Bunny and Hot Cup of Joe. How the heck are you guys?
Awesome.
I'm sorry, I was sitting here freaking out because it told me that it wasn't live.
It should be. I hope.
It is.
Okay.
But anyway, we're good.
You gotta love that. It's that radio delay so they can edit out stuff if it... Right, isn't that what it's for?
Yes, the 8-second delay for the dump button.
Yeah. That must be a PS4 thing. I don't know.
Oh, I wish we had a dump button. That'd be awesome.
Floyd for Prez is already in here. What's up, buddy?
That needs to be a t-shirt.
Yes, it does. He's one of my favorite Canadians, that guy. So.
Oh, see, now I have to do Canadian accent.
I'll take off, eh? Does it still say Quest for Vex right now?
Well, hold on, let me
Alright,
refresh.
let's get moving.
Oh.
Now we get to watch a commercial.
No, it does not.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna hang back so that oh, look at that, shooting that Vex. Everybody look. He's got the gun I'll never have.
It doesn't matter how hard you try, the game just doesn't want you to have it.
It doesn't. That's alright though.
Oh, yeah.
So, this has been a busy week for you guys, yeah?
Yeah, well,
This
for
area
one
is
of
known
us.
to house
The
enemy
other one's
domain.
just been playing games.
No hesitation buildings.
That's right, that's right.
Yeah, it's been... I mean, I guess it's been busy for you too, getting all of your loot and then showing it off to me over and over again. Right?
It's exhausting, I get so much loot. The game just loves me so much.
Glad one of us does. But yeah, no, it's been an interesting long week and it's still not over. But I'm assuming you're referencing the whole game thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Can you kind of, like, how did that all happen? Can you fill us in, kind of?
Well, I'm still not totally sure, but basically, well, I mean, yeah, there's names. And then, I mean, I've occasionally been in contact with Deej because of Guardian Radio, and then my co-leader, Maury, from the PlayStation side, won a strike with Deej way back when the community did Extra Life, and Deej just recently got around to actually doing it, understandably, but and during that, she talked a little bit about Dames, and he showed a big interest, and said he wanted to do a community focus, and then we got a community focus, and it was super awesome, but we've had a lot of requests come in. I think in the first 20 minutes we had like over 200 requests come in, and
Oh, wow.
Safe Gamers, yeah, and now every time I go, like if I go on Bungie right now, I have I think it's over 1,500 messages
one for
sitting
the
there,
books.
and most of those are requests. Yeah, and Safe Gamers also has gotten, I think they're up to 300, maybe, so been busy. But my admin team is amazing and it's been cranking through hundreds of them every day, so major props to them. But yeah, it's super awesome.
So,
A lot of work.
I'm kind of a forum noob. I'm not gonna lie here. So, what, like, isn't there a limit to how many people can join, or is that only on the Bungie.net? Are you guys expanded far beyond that, basically?
Well, basically, the way it works is, okay, 150 people can rep the clan. So, like, 150 people can make it their clan, so that it shows up on their,
Sending you an encrypted message.
like, in-game. And then, I don't know where I'm supposed to go to get this. And then you can have more than that in the group. They just can't actually be representing the clan while they're playing. But what we've decided to do is we actually originally we had it split into 3 groups, and they were just done by first come first serve kind of thing. So like the earliest members are in Games 1 and the later members were joining Games 3. They were like, hey, we should be smart and split this up by console. So we're also in the middle of all of these new requests. We're trying to transfer our old names into the new plans. But basically we hit around 150 to 200 members in each one when we start a new one, so that everybody has the opportunity to rep the clan if they want to. But we are kind of beyond that too. We use outside sources like GroupMe chat to talk, and
Secured it all. I'll send it back to the tower.
we kind of start our own forum, because although the forums are an awesome place to make your clans, they kind of suck for communicating with them. So we made our own.
Gotcha.
But you should float around there more and not be such a noob. Nobody likes noobs.
I like noobs when they're the opposite team.
That's true. That's true. So, real quick, I gotta say hi to Infamous Band-Aid. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. You're the
Guardians,
best.
please.
Band-Aid.
Anything you can scavenge for our ships from the enemy here will go a long way.
That lady's super loud. Anyway, Joe,
Yes.
and by lady I meant not you, Belle, just so we're clear.
I was like, what? Because I don't have my game sound on, so I was like,
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, what a jerk. Man, welcome to the Jerk Cast. Yeah.
Wrong day.
Oh, all right. Can we take 2 here?
You got as far as my name.
Yes.
Hi, Joe.
What do you know? No. Your artwork, man. That's what we're getting to see on the front page of Bungie, right?
Oh yeah. When games first started, one of the members thought it'd be a good idea to put it to a vote to have Rosie the Riveter, but a Destiny-ized version. Destinized?
I'm sorry. I like the word.
Of Rosie the Riveter as their symbol, and
That's Rosie the Guardian.
yes, Rosie the Awoken Guardian.
So she's
So,
she's awokenized.
Yes.
Awokenized.
Awokenized. Awokenized, destinized. But anyway, so I started months ago, and then this community focus happened, and Bunny said you should really finish that so we can put that on there. It's a much bigger picture. Eventually,
I'll
it
let
was
the
meant to
city
be a
know we secured
T-shirt.
it all. Should bring a nice reward.
Those will be coming at some point. T-shirts and posters.
Spoilers.
So
That's right.
Dinklebot cut you off right there a little bit. So you said there's going to be T-shirts and
And posters, yeah, with that image on them. That was the original purpose for it, was to make a Dames T-shirt. It was a long ways from done, and I basically had a week's notice to get as far as I could. And it's not finished, but it's such a small picture on the website that it looks much more finished than it is. So
It looks good.
it worked out.
very cool, very cool. So Infinus has informed me that I am a jerk and I need to be nice to Belle, and so
Thank you, Band-Aid.
I could not agree more.
She reminds me of that a lot too.
That you're a jerk?
That I need to be nice to.
Oh. That too.
Oh, all right. And yeah, marital strife.
That's what you get for
right
having
here
a couple on here.
on the Loot Cave. So we've also got the Mario Kart
These
64
episodes-
bros have shown up. How you guys doing? And Cody wants to know where I got that ghost.
back at the tower. Open
the
battle
red
on any
one?
munitions
Oh,
intel from this
the red
area.
one.
Details incoming.
Now that that guy's done talking, that's the red ghost, and that is from the digital. What is it? The Digital Guardian, whatever? I don't even know what it was called. I just bought it at
Guardian
Christmas
Edition
because it was
or
on sale.
Limited edition or Ghost edition.
Basically anything but the normal edition.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to be doing? Uh-oh. Ignore me.
So
We were talking about art.
yeah, we were talking about Joe's art. I think that was a segue to something, but I'm not sure to what.
Do we talk about art? Fill in the awkward gap. Do it.
Come
do
on,
it.
Joe.
Okay.
Come on. Where's the dump button? Let's go back to that joke.
Okay. I guess what are you wanting to know?
No, I'm just messing with you, dude.
Good job, filling.
Yes. Art good.
Art good.
Oh, make.
So, a little bit more on what's been going on this week with Bungie and you guys. Like, what else is involved? Have you guys done any of the like ride-alongs or any raids or anything like that?
Not yet.
All right, now what?
So if that's something people want to see, let each know. But no, other than getting that strike, one of our dames doing that with, we haven't really, there hasn't been talk yet, but who knows? No spoilers. I think Joy should get a ride along
A
for
great
artwork.
shadow grows darker near this
You need
area,
to put a little
Guardians.
more out first.
Use your light to cast it out.
Rosie was awesome.
They're gonna hire you on the spot. They're like, Rosie was cool. You're hired.
I've got like 20 Destiny pieces in the works that I just have to actually get around to finishing.
That's where I come in with nagging.
Someone's got to do it.
Where is this target?
Way over by me. I think it's in the train station.
Anywho.
You guys will notice I'm hanging way back. That's just so you guys can hear Belle and Hot Cup of Joe clearer than if I
Yeah, we
actually
should
play with them.
We should keep going behind him.
No, don't do.
Like, just,
I'll just be spinning circles the whole time, trying to keep the audio square.
I run around him in opposite directions.
gosh, where is he?
So, I went through a lot of these questions with Belle in the first episode, but Joe, where did it all start, man? With gaming, what'd you cut your teeth on?
Okay, well, my parents were anti-gaming when I was growing up because they thought it was a waste of time.
Perfect.
So to
Go on.
teach them a lesson, I became obsessed with
Great
it
work.
and
I call over the good.
Teach them.
stopped playing.
All right.
Yeah.
I
Never made that mistake. Hey, they bought my little brother his Xbox One recently, so he's welcome. I did that for you.
he's
Epic Bubs
welcome.
boys. Anyway, so my first system was a PlayStation 1 Slim. Played a lot of Crash Bandicoot racing on there.
All right.
Frogger,
Oh my gosh, it was meant to be. We both played Crash Bandicoot.
That's right. I mean, I guess when I was really little, I played some NES, but that was back before I moved to where I live now. No one had them here. So anyway, after that, probably about the age I was turned 12, I made friends with someone also named Josh, with the same last name as you.
It was also meant to be.
Yes. Who had an Xbox and Halo 2. I spent every free moment I had at
Anyone
his
listening?
house. We
New
played that
Monarchy has
campaign
a
so many
standing
times.
bounty for scans from this location.
Go on. Sorry about that. I didn't.
Dead orbit talk.
I know. My bad.
Yeah, so I became kind of a Halo fanatic. I read all the books and played all the games. Way too much time playing all the games. I guess I've been waiting for years for Destiny to come out because to reach and there was this hole in my life.
You might mean that seriously, but my goodness, that was sappy.
Hey, it's true. It's true.
I've had this Destiny-shaped hole in my heart that's finally full.
Exactly.
And that hole
So it
looks a
is.
lot like Master Chief's crotch, but you know, whatever. It's the...
It does. It does.
Wow.
That's just
Look-
an accident,
look-
right? Like, that wasn't...
Look at the Destiny logo. It looks like his armor piece that, you know, covers the nether regions.
You know, they do reuse a lot of their like shapes and stuff, like in this game, you know. So maybe they just were
It's
like,
just easier than remodeling it.
yeah. Or it was another Easter egg. They're like, hey, they're gonna find Master Chief's face too easily on Mars, so we're gonna give them his crotch too.
Out of the two things, that's what they decide to give us. Thank you, Bungie. So,
I'll inform Executor Hideo. Well done.
Infamous says he has got a question for Joe. This
By the way, your
may-
name is now spelled just J-O.
Yeah, I guess.
Like coffee. Which, I mean, hot cup of Joe, that makes more sense, right? Alright, yeah, what's the question?
There's gonna be
You
a
didn't type
delay.
it yet.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Let's talk about art again. Awkward pause art talk.
Oh no. I did see a sad face when you mentioned Crash Racing, because the Mario Kart 64 bros are in here watching, so...
Hey, I love my Mario Kart as well. Love my Super Smash Bros.
I'm gonna stick by Crash Bandicoot, sorry.
Love Metroid. Okay, I just somehow escaped the map by accident and I'm stuck.
I wanna play Metroid. I really, really, really wanna play it.
Oh, there
I'm
be...
seriously outside the map.
You gotta stream it. Yeah, delay. So, Infamous has asked, I want to know thoughts on matchmaking with Weekly Heroic. Reason is, I have someone that just joined our weekly and is just leeching and not helping. So, Belle, let's hear your thoughts first.
Well, I personally, I think that the idea of allowing matchmaking is good because it can make some people extremely happy who don't have people that they regularly run with and don't do well if they're soloing it. But I will 100% always stand by the fact that I think it should be an option because of what Infamous is saying right there, and because there's people like Joy and I who like to kind of challenge ourselves with doing kind of like a date night run through of the weekly when it first comes out, and there's people who do like soloing it, and also this is always the concern of, let's say you do run in with a group of 3 people that are on your team, like that you chose to be with, and then one of them gets booted because we all know this game has the best servers in the world and never boots people. But
Let's keep it positive,
you know,
Belle.
like, so,
Keep it positive.
sorry. So it really is an awesome game, and their servers only sometimes boot you. It's less than it used to be, I think, so that's good. But but no, for real though, like if they get booted for whatever reason, or they accidentally turn the Xbox off, because you know nobody does that, right, Joey?
Only when Pro's kneeling down.
Oh.
But then, you know, I was concerned about it replacing one of your members, like matchmaking does for PvP, right? And I guess there's a delay, so it gives you a chance to come back in. But it's still kind of a concern because, like, you're still gonna get possibly stuck with a random, even if you chose to go with a full team. So my biggest thing is I think it should be an option, and hopefully they'll hear enough complaints about it, and eventually that will become a thing. But otherwise, I think it's an awesome idea. Personally, I hope it stops at weeklies and never touches nightfalls or raids. So.
Yeah, sure. Infamous is saying he
That was
would really
a long
like
reply,
a.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good. It keeps me from having to say, Joe, talk about art again. You know, so. But yeah, Infamous is saying he wants the boot option. Do you?
Ooh. Yeah.
I would agree. The only thing I'd be worried about is that people would also abuse it. You know, like.
If there were more players, just 2 people to vote on it,
Yeah.
that would be awesome.
Well, what if you could do like I think they were talking about this on Guardian 1 the other week actually, of the idea of maybe you play with them and then as soon as it's over it pops up as an option to rate them.
Details will follow.
You know, so if they were helpful and they played well versus if they just kind of stood there or backed out or something, you can mark that, and if that builds up as negative enough for them, maybe they're
Maybe you can't participate in weeklies.
something. I don't know.
There's a public event over by me if you guys need that for your bounty.
No idea where you are.
Over by the train station still, I just got back to
Okay.
Joe, you got any other thoughts on the matchmaking?
I think in general it's a great idea, like Bell said. It'll help a lot of people get those strange coins that didn't otherwise. They could find people to run with. You know, if someone doesn't have a lot of time to pick a good clan, it makes it much easier. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely concerns with it. People are going through that situation.
Okay, you're the boss.
I really do wish it was not. I understand. I guess why it's not. But hopefully in the future.
They almost got it.
Yeah, that's all I got.
I'm gonna let you give me
Good work.
another version of that real quick, because when I walked over there, all I could hear was gunshots. So.
Okay. Basically, I think in general it's a great idea.
Yes.
I wish it was an option. I think it will help people who didn't normally run weeklies be able to run them and have enough strange coins to actually buy things from Xur. Say like the more casual gamer doesn't have to spend time in an LFG or trying to get their friends together, so that part's awesome, but there's definitely concerns with it, and I hope
So.
Optional.
optional words hard again.
That's all good. I'm like, did we cut out, or did he hit the dump button? What happened? So, and the funny thing is, if it's a casual gamer, they won't realize that Xur doesn't have anything worth buying anyway, right?
Well, I mean,
did I say that out loud?
Hey, I just bought 300 heavy
Stay
ammo.
positive. Breaking his own rules. Jeez.
I know.
It's Harvey Woods. Oh, it died.
Shot it. I got you covered. High
Thank
five.
you.
Thanks for the question, Infamous. We appreciate it, buddy.
I like questions.
They're the best. So, Joe,
Yes.
talk about art. No, I'm just kidding. You loved Halo, and then you started playing Destiny. What do you love about this game?
I definitely love the gameplay. It's probably the smoothest shooter I've ever played. I know a lot of people hate it, but I love the Crucible. I think it's a blast, as long as it's not lagging, which occasionally happens. But mostly only when Iron Banner is around. I'm starting to love the grind, which is really worrying me. I feel like there's something wrong with me. But I got this mytho class last night, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta go grind all these bounties now and level this thing up. I'm so excited. I'm like, what's wrong with me? But
What's it like
no,
having a mythic class?
You're asking at the wrong time because currently it's nerfed.
That's right.
Hasn't it been nerfed twice now?
Yeah, well, this was an accidental nerf.
Yeah, the first one was on purpose. This one was, oops, it's a fusion rifle. It didn't get counted as a primary, so it got the same nerfage that all other fusion rifles got.
Which, I mean, with all the stuff they fixed in the patch, I'm okay with one gun getting nerfed.
Yeah, and they said they're gonna fix it, so I'm good with it.
I just want my No Land Beyond to get fixed.
What do you mean? It's the best gun in the whole game, exactly as it is. Why would you change it?
Isn't technically that gun getting fixed just using Icebreaker? I don't know. Isn't...
I like that. Oh, I like that.
And thank you, Infamous Band-Aid, for hashtag no vex for you. That is correct. Oh, man. Vex milk.
Sorry, I had to fit it in here somewhere.
No.
That was the best I think I was gonna get.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, last night I'm doing the quest for Vex, and I just keep a gallon jug for my water, and Infamous was like, dude, you're drinking Vex milk, aren't you? By the gallon, man. By the gallon.
That's the way to go.
Hashtag rabbit hole. Yes, so...
No!
Oh, no. No, not again.
I'm getting the feeling that that has a double meaning.
It does. It does.
Alright, this needs an explanation.
Oh, really?
Yes. Really. Okay, so we were streaming.
This is not going to be a PG stream for about 5 seconds.
It's PG-ish.
No, it's not.
Ish. And,
This is not safe for work.
Yeah.
I don't know how the subject even came up, but we were talking about Bunny giving birth to our daughter.
On my stream.
On our
Live
stream.
on my stream.
Wait, you streamed your birth?
No,
No, I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm kidding.
definitely not.
I was like,
That's why I have so many followers.
did you get banned for that?
Which game would I put that under? What would I
Educational?
Education.
Goat Simulator?
Goat Simulator.
There you go.
I don't know.
I feel like that was somehow very disrespectful, but I like it.
It was not. I promise. It was just the first game that came to my
That's
mind.
the jerk.
Oh, the
Well,
jerk.
Okay, so what happened was, completely innocently, we were playing with Twisted Shots,
Which,
and Twisted said, let's not talk about that.
Wait,
I don't
he's
want to.
gonna give Twisted a plug. Shush, let him do it.
All right, plug Twisted.
oh no, Infamous just mentioned
Oh.
Twisted Shots TV. Said he was so
Okay,
red-faced.
Well, Twisted said, let's not talk about this on the stream. I don't want to know how far down that rabbit hole goes.
Oh.
But because he's talking
snap.
to Belle Bunny
Yeah.
and Birth and Rabbit Hole and yeah, and then my chat just took off running with it and
Oh yeah.
yeah. So it's funny because on Guardian Radio I don't know this reference and I probably should, but apparently that also means something to Guardian Radio. And so they ironically brought it up during the last show. And half of the chat from my stream was in there, and they all started going hashtag rabbit hole, and the other half of the chat that's in there isn't like connected to me at all, and they're doing it too, and it's for two totally completely different reasons.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But if anybody knows what it means to Guardian Radio, let me know, please.
Go back and listen to some past episodes or something.
just gonna listen to all of them searching for rabbit hole. Apparently they're gonna bring it up for episode 100, so I guess I'll learn on Monday. But yeah, poor Twisted. He's awesome, but he was so embarrassed. Anywho.
You're not living that one down,
Art.
buddy.
Nope. Rabbit holes, art. Trying to find a way to segue that. Not working.
Oh, Joe. So, not that we want to be negative, and now that you love the grind, what are some things that are frustrating you about this game?
This is Lakshmi 2 of the Future War Court. We're looking for help in
Not
this
that long
area.
of a pause.
Decreed for details.
Voice 10.
Sorry about that female. She sounds like she smokes. I don't know, but
Now, see, that one was about me if it was a couple weeks ago.
that was
right.
still not about you.
I guess I wish, like everyone, story thing was there. I guess I wish there was more variety. Some of the bounties here has to do.
Yeah.
I wish that Bastion would come back to Control because I love that map.
Yes.
I'm like one of 2 people that likes it, but
And I want the moon. Sorry to butt in, but I want the moon map back because it's been long enough now that I don't mind it, and I want it back. But anyway, sorry.
I think it was their way of making combined arms relevant.
Quotes. Please let there be air quotes.
I guess my main thing I would like is more variety in the Crucible. Halo was renowned for all the awesome objective-based game modes and things like that, and that's something that is lacking in this game. We don't know if it's true or not, but on Reddit there's been posting about the game types coming for House of Wolves,
got it.
and it sounds like it's almost the same thing again, just possibly without supers and without radar. So I would like capture the flag or something where if you get a single headshot, it's like a kill, like what was it called in Halo?
SWAT?
SWAT, yes.
Oh, I want SWAT. Please
Destiny
give me
SWAT
SWAT.
would be insane.
Oh,
Because
that would
Halo
be
SWAT
fun.
was my favorite.
Yeah.
Real quick, you were talking about Inferno, right? It's been confirmed.
Yes. Oh, it isn't.
Bungie
Okay.
tweeted, Inferno playlists are coming for Crucible Warriors today.
And I don't know. I mean, that's cool. It sounds like fun, but I wish there was more.
Yeah, I was thinking about it the other day. Like the Crucible almost feels more like a beta than it does
Yeah.
in actual. And it's like, you know, and it's obviously not just an afterthought, right? I mean, it's not like what Halo 1 was, where they were like, well, I guess we put multiplayer in this, and then it was, you know, it blew up. They're going to be intentional with it, but it feels a little bit like a beta. Like they're just trying to, you know, hammer out some of the kinks and that kind of stuff, and then maybe, you know, either through a patch or DLC
We
or
want to help you, Guardians. We are offering rewards for the tools of our enemies.
Sorry,
Mission
I made somebody
parameters
talk
encrypted.
again.
That's all right. It said whip it up on my screen, so I don't mind. That's pretty good. So, yeah. Whip it. Whip it good.
If it really. Thank
But
you,
so-
Joey.
But I, you know, so I'm just curious if maybe Destiny 2 is going to give us that stuff. I mean, I hope it's sooner, because I think one of the things I like the most about playing the Crucible on this game is that everybody's Titan looks like the way you designed it. They're not just red or blue.
Right.
Yes, I agree with that part.
I
The
do
armor
wish
is
though that
fantastic.
the higher level stuff was more. There was either more choices so that you didn't all look the same, or that you could customize it slightly differently. So
Yes.
because like if you're wearing 32 gear, everybody basically looks the same.
Like a dinosaur.
Minus shader. There you go.
Yeah.
If there was like, say from the raid, instead of getting a piece of gear, I mean you could get that as well. Or you can get an upgrade where you could bring
Bling.
You could bling.
Bling your armor.
Bring a rare piece of gear up to the 32 light
Let's
level.
go.
Something like that would be
Yes.
really cool.
Yeah, for sure. The variety would be
By the way,
great.
I want big team battle.
Yes.
Big team battle in the city.
And a
If
warthog.
the servers could handle it.
Or
Yes. Okay, more variety in
Sparrow
vehicles
hog?
too. Because the vehicle action is.
what do you mean?
Kinda
Combined
like it.
arms is epic. You have 2 vehicles. You're Sparrow. Oh wait, no, 3. Sorry.
Ride the two machines of war.
Think
I'm
they'd
sorry.
mind if we borrowed their pikes?
That's right.
But yeah, I agree about the whole beta feel. Like I feel like there's a number of aspects to this game that like are super awesome, but there's a number of them that feel like a beta, like they're testing. And part of me is okay with that, because like at first I was slightly frustrated with it, but then the more and more I think about it, like it's kind of cool if you think about it, because like yes, I wish I'd been more open about that it was gonna be that way. But if you think about it, we're literally helping create this game. You know, like our feedback is being heard and it's being implemented weekly. And I mean, whatever Destiny 2 ends up being, it's because of what we said we wanted. You know, like that's kind of cool. But
Yeah, and I mean, and hopefully they can pull it off with. Bungie's between a rock and a hard place, right? They're sitting between the fans and they're sitting between Activision. Activision sees dollar signs, and
right.
the fans obviously want to give them that money, but they also want to get their money's worth. Now, I think based on the dollar to hour, you know, we spent an awful lot of time in this game, so
That's true.
it's pretty good. But
You wanna go mess with him?
oh no, here it is. The audio is gonna get jacked. Look at her running circles. No. Oh, that I. Ugh.
I want to get the Doppler effect going too. Hold on.
Infamous says that Destiny 1 equals beta.
Destiny 1 equals
Whoa.
beta.
Destiny 2
When
equals
Destiny
real
2 comes out,
game.
do we
Just actually call that Destiny? Like,
Probably. That hobgoblin is just raining down on me right now as I'm trying to be a radar.
where you? Oh, you killed him. Oh man.
Kill with my newly overpowered shotgun.
Beta.
Don't say overpowered. Joe, don't say overpowered. Like,
Fine,
don't-
but recently fixed.
we don't want them to take away what's awesome. Don't say words like overpowered. Shh. No.
I did by saying OP instead.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, this not quite leveled shotgun does more damage than 2 shots from my black hammer. Whether that's overpowered or not, I'll let you decide.
Hey, right now, Belle and I are reenacting the scene from Private Ryan. I'm looking down her sniper hole right now. There. Oh, she wins. She wins.
I win.
All right.
I win, but I win.
You win. You win. Well, guys, I really appreciate you taking the time to hang out with me during this crazy busy week. And
It was a nice break from all the other stuff.
perfect. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. So, real quick, where can people find you on Twitter?
Joey, do you even know your Twitter? He has one. I made it for him.
Like at Hot Cup or something?
Yep, it's at Hot Cup, but I think the O is a 0.
It's a 0.
It's a 0. See, he knows it. You don't know it, and he knows it. But
For knowing, you get the winning name.
Oh,
and I'm BE11E Bunny.
he just stuck me with a knife.
Guardian down.
That was a great exit right there. Well, guys, thanks again. I really appreciate it. And
Thanks for having us us on. It was awesome.
If you guys are watching this in the future, go and hit these guys up on Twitter. They're awesome. The Dames of Destiny is super cool. And, yeah. So, thanks again. And we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Guardian down.
Wait, sir.
Oh. And Joe dances on her dead body. All right.
That's the definition of our relationship.
It
Right
just got dark in here. We gotta cut this fast. Chat, thanks for hanging out, guys. We'll see you later.
Oh, goodness.
Bye, Joe.
Guardian down.